that world heavyweight flow. Championship belt wrapped around my waist, yo. I got that Ric Flair figure foe. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me street pro. Create heat on beat flow. Like Jordan after the second time he three-peated, folks. Get ready, set, let's go. Fight toe to toe, release the flow created by this mic pro. Lights, camera, get low. Action packed, back to back. In fact, this monster will grow. Y'all better let him know. Man with the master plan, and you have no need to know. You came prepared, now get ready for the show. Introducing the Ballin' Buds 703 Boys Crew, Clubber D, Dirty Mojo, Shane Peach, and the Sports Professor. Welcome to Sunday Showdown. Yo, 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 what up, friends? Ballin' Buds back at it again. A second Sunday Showdown for your ass this weekend. We had a special one yesterday covering college football. If you did not see it, please go check it out. It was an amazing episode. We will be doing another one this week coming up either Wednesday or Thursday. Make sure you subscribe to Ballin' Buds so you can find out at BALLANDBUDS. Handy QR code up there at the top. It'll take you to all our socials. Please follow, like, subscribe, even if you're watching now or on the replay. You can as well find Clubber D's YouTube there at Clubber D and his TikTok. You can find Dirty Mojo at Dirty Mojo on IG, and on the X platform representing is that boy Shane at Peach Omania. For any of those people wanting to come talk that trash to his Commanders team. But yeah, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the show yesterday. We're happy to be back again today to talk about Week 18. We got the final settings for the playoffs. Gentlemen, how are we feeling about the playoffs coming up?
Should be good. I mean, got a lot of good matchups coming. Hey,
good lineup.
Limping in there, but we're going to make it. Limping in, but we're going to make it.
Yeah. Shout out. Amazing time last night I had at the Amanda Serrano fight. Wow. The atmosphere when you're at in a foreign environment away from America is just something crazy. It's just it's another level. Like it is in Mexico, I'm sure in other areas, just very loud, very boisterous. The stadium was shaking at times. It was wild. So it was awesome. Check out the pictures on Instagram tomorrow. Shout out Amanda Serrano for winning that bout. And shout out to Champ Ross. We appreciate you, brother, for tuning in. Anyone who wants to join the Boxing Champs Fight Pick group, let us know. You can pick fights and win some money. It is free to play.
New season starts this week, so let us know ASAP. New season starts this week. We send you the fight schedule. You pick the winners. It's that easy, all right?
Easy.
That's it.
And you can win money. It's free. You ain't even got to pay to join. What about that? All right, cool. What are you drinking on over there, Clever D? What is that?
Brewery out of Norfolk, Virginia, Benchtop. It's a proven theory. Bam.
Oh, and there's you see it from your brother.
There we go.
You see it.
God damn.
Well, hey, we're starting with you, Dirty Mojo, because this is your division. Yesterday, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Carolina Panthers 16-14. Now, we talked about all this yesterday, right? The overcoming scenarios of what could happen if Tampa Bay were to win. Your Atlanta Falcons playing spoiler today. Talk to us about what happened.
I'm hoping that anybody that's watching this as a Carolina Panthers fan, go ahead and send me the message thanking me and my Falcons team for getting you guys in the playoffs. But all jokes aside, man, the Panthers earned it. They deserve to be in there. I know they lost to yesterday to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it was funny. We were talking in the chat about, is this the Baker Mayfield? Is he going to pull us off and keep the win? And they ended up getting the first down and anything like that they needed to do to win the game. I knew the Falcons were going to win. Tyler Show tried to come out there and try to do his thing, but our team is better than them. I still don't like the score. It was closer than I expected. I think I said in our group chat when they scored the touchdown, I was like, watch them get the onside kick, and Peach was like, that was such a horrible kick. It was terrible. But with our special teams coach, it should wanting him to be fired all year long, I said to myself, Watch this be the epitome of our season, that they give up this damn onside kick and then kick the field goal to win the game. They did. They helped to win the game. I mean, hats off to the Falcons. They finished the season strong. I mean, it's kind of bittersweet because
Raheem is back, baby.
Radio Raheem is gonna be back, man, and that's what sucks, man. It's like God, I am very optimistic at the beginning of every year, and I don't think I'll be optimistic at the beginning of next year. It's gonna be when you have the no, not with him, not with him as the coach. When you have your preseason recap and everything like that with Showdown that we're gonna do, I ain't picking the damn Falcons to win the division, man. Especially with that bum as our fucking thing. So, on a positive note, I said it in the chat. James Pierce Jr. had 2 sacks today, back to back, which put him at 10. That sets a Falcon rookie record for 10 sacks. And actually, this too, from 2020 to 2024, every season the Atlanta Falcons have finished last in sacks. A round of applause. They finished with 57 sacks, second in the NFL in sacks this year. So
that's awesome.
Keep that defense playing the way they're playing. Hopefully, we'll come back next year with a better outlook.
Which is Radio Raheem's specialty, and which is why he's coming back next year.
I would like half those because we only had like 21 or like 21 sacks all year.
Well, go ahead, Clubber D. What do you think about this game?
One, I will hope somebody leave Peach the hell alone. Second, I love the fact that y'all God, leave him alone. Put
it on silent. Peach not vibrate, bro. It won't make the noise.
But I put it like this. It was funny watching that game because Tyler Shook, not Shock, I guess. I was pronouncing it all wrong also.
Whatever.
When they said it in the thing. He'll probably be rookie of the year. I didn't know he was actually 26 years old. So I knew he was old, but not that old. He did this with Ronnie Bell, ex-Niner, drafted wide receiver. Austin Pettis, ex-Niner, drafted wide receiver, and no Chris Olave. And that one-handed catch by Ronnie Bell was fucking phenomenal.
Wow, that catch was amazing in the end zone.
Yeah, he was like, look up. That was great.
The
and
corner
the fact
was
that
hands with him.
Yeah, he was there.
He was like
was awesome.
Like what Pizza did after Chris Haynes during the Turkey Bowl when he scored that touchdown on him.
Hey, Omar threw that pass too. Shout out to Omar for the throw.
Yeah,
pass. He threw it.
That's a deep cut right there. But I was just happy. I'm a fan of him now. I'm happy to watch that guy play. And that run he ripped off right before he threw that interception, I thought like shit, Saints might really win this. I thought they were going to win, but I didn't know Olave had those blood clots in his lungs, so I didn't know he wasn't going to play. Yeah, they said he's pretty good now. He's home from the hospital. But hey, I was impressed on both sides. Pierce Jr., that guy's a monster. You mentioned him, and Bates. Is it Bates or whoever the rookie who got the interceptions last week? From Notre Dame.
From Notre Dame.
Yeah. When we did the preseason joint. So, I'm happy to see, like, these are the guys you were looking for to have a good season this year, and they actually did have a good season. You know, I wish Walker was just at the same level, but Walker's not bad either. So the Falcons, you guys had a promising, something to look at on the defensive side, but it was a good game. It was very entertaining. So I was very happy to see that.
Our other safety too that we drafted, Bowman from Oklahoma, he got injured a few weeks ago, and he was having a really good he was having a good season too. So as a rookie, you know what I'm saying, we're pretty stacked with the 4 guys that we drafted in the draft last year. So I'm happy with those 4 guys coming back.
Nice.
Let me find out Omar is throwing touchdowns to Peach. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out if Omar. We're gonna call Omar now Omar Penix Jr. because he had the 2 torn ACLs.
So by the way, just to let everybody know, the the rookie, cornerback y'all were talking about, D. Alford is the name.
No. It's Watts.
For Atlanta?
He's a safety. I think it's Watts.
Interesting.
Yeah, Watts. What's called the one you're talking about? Omar got the interceptions today.
Xavier Watts.
Yeah, Watts from Notre Dame.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Peach, what are your thoughts on the Buccaneers and Panthers?
Thought it was a good game, and who would have thought that a bout between 2 teams that are already eliminated would mean so much to the playoff picture? That's what made this game great. When Lamar brought up the onside kick thing, in my head, I was wanting it to happen, not because I wanted Lamar's team to lose, but I already know them people in Charlotte popped that champagne already. So
Oh, yeah.
they would have to put the cork back in real quick if they got that. 'Cause they were only down 2 points if I remember. So all they would have needed was a field goal. Yeah. So Radio Raheem keeps his job. I know you're disappointed about that, but your team's a lot better than that record, and hopefully the coaching doesn't hold them back another year because you got a lot of weapons. You played well at the end of the year. We'll see next year. As far as the Saints go, same thing. I mean, a loss is not that big of a deal. They were already eliminated, but showed a lot of promise with the young guys. So it's kind of exciting.
Killing it.
Both fan bases should be excited a little bit about next year.
Yeah, and the main point I think about this game, other than the fact that the Panthers were eliminated because the Falcons won, which
the Panthers made it.
I mean the Buccaneers, were eliminated because the Falcons won and the Panthers were in. The Panthers had a very up and down season. Truth be told, in all of that. If you go back and look, it's win-loss throughout.
It's always at home.
Yeah. So, I mean, can you really trust him in the playoffs? I highly, highly doubt it.
Well, Peach made that comment yesterday, and he said that to see the Panthers in there, it's okay, but Tampa Bay gives them Tampa Bay is the better team to win and
right.
win.
I don't think with that.
Yeah, we're probably going to get a blowout in that first round matchup.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, who are they playing? Do we know?
They're playing the 2 seed, right?
The 2 seed.
No.
They won the division. You're right. They won the division. My bad. So they get a home game. Holy crap!
They're playing the 49ers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So
that'll be a fucking blowout. But
I don't know.
You're a fan. What a great segue because we're about to talk about it right now. First off, shout out to Kaysen turning in on Clubber D's channel. We appreciate
what up, Kaysen?
Everybody tuning in. Appreciate that. Hit that like button. Clubber D, this is your account. Not a very good showing by your 49ers yesterday. Only 3 points on the board. Seattle actually had 3 sacks and only allowed 1 first down in the first quarter. So it was really that start they got off to. Zach Charbonnet scoring that touchdown in the first quarter. What are your thoughts, my friend? Yeah, cry. Yep, some tissue. No,
grown man. Kyle Shanahan. If you're getting out coached, don't continue to do the same shit and then try to change it up in the fourth quarter. Okay. If Brock Purdy is getting rushed by everybody from all sides, put him on the run, put him on the move, or get rid of the ball a lot quicker. Stop being so goddamn stubborn. You did it in the Super Bowl. You do it in these big games where you think your offense is you're just so much better than defensive coordinator, whoever's calling the plays on the other side, that you do not want to make any change, which is so infuriating as Niner fans because we see this shit all the time. Look at the Houston game. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make any changes until damn near the end of the game, and Mac Jones was getting killed out there. The defense, I'm not going to rag on them too much because they held them to 13 points. We had chances. We had a ball fall right in front of Cleveland Farrell. He couldn't just hop on it. You know what I'm saying? That Seattle had this is the second time they were third. They were down, I guess it was 3rd and 17 and got 19 yards on it. And you saw John Lynch's facial expression when Kenneth Walker got that. He's like, God damn it. So stuff like that has to be buttoned up if you want to succeed. It's okay to do that against terrible defenses, but when you go against a top defense and you play like that, no, you're not a top team. It's fool's gold the last few games. I'm sitting there high, I'm on cloud 9 being, oh yeah, go Niners. And then you play like this. It's like, come on, man, 3 points. This is one of the worst offensive performances I've seen the Niners do in all of Kyle Shanahan's coaching the last 9 years. This is one of the worst. I mean, come on, bro. And now you got Brock hurt. You had Pleasance looking like a loaf of bread out there, couldn't block nobody. You know what I'm saying? The last play, McKivitz and him just say, you know what? Let's be Matadors. Ole and freaking Purdy did like a one of these type things, you know, like had concussions. So high and low, yeah, it looked like damn Perry Saturn and Cronus done hit him. So I'm like, what's going on out here?
Eliminators.
Oh, Peach, I thought you pop on that one, but never mind. We look terrible. We look terrible. This is why I'm wearing the shirt. That's why I'm wearing it. Doom.
And the ESPN notification, Peach.
That wasn't me. That one wasn't me.
No, that was Lamar. That's still by space.
Lamar.
Don't
mix with the Peach, Lamar.
Yeah, glass house over here.
Jason says, shout out our boy Jason Aponte. I haven't talked to you in a minute, brother. Says Eagles playing 49ers, Panthers play Rams, I believe. I'm going to have to check this. I've got the playoff bracket right here. I'm about to get it up, but I just want to make sure I let the Broncos game finish first. So anyways, let's continue on with this. Peach, what are your thoughts on this game?
I know Deion's down on the game, but they were injured a lot. I'm more down on Seattle after this game. Not being able to score tons of points against that hurt defense is alarming. And that's the thing we've been talking about all year long. Sam Darnold in that offense. Because we know their defense is great. Their defense is going to do great things. But there's a lot of good offenses in the playoffs. And in that first round that they're going to get to play in the divisional, they're going to play a high-powered offense. I'm telling you, it's going to be like the Rams or somebody like that. It's going to be trouble for them. And Darnold always struggles in the big game. So
True.
I'm more disappointed in Seattle than I am the Niners. The Niners are totally beat up. It's one of those seasons. It's like if they win, it's like a cherry on top for Deion, right? Like moving forward. It's like
I know the deal.
Right. So you're just happy to be there. You understand what's going on. Trent Williams was out too, which was huge. Yet last night, that pass rush was there every second. They looked like the 85 Bears yesterday. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Like I'm disappointed in Seattle, and I think he's going to turn. I think the quarterback Darnold is going to turn into the pumpkin he is come that divisional round.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. We'll see him again, pumpkin mode in the playoffs. Let's catch up with some comments here real quick. Canteen, shout out, brother. Yard House, great place to be. You can get some good food and beer there.
Well, we fixed that car.
Man. Where are they at right now? What is the score in this game? Because I know it was coming down to the end. Is it over yet? Can someone give me confirmation on the Broncos game being over?
I mean, Lamar was just on ESPN. Now I'm joking.
Canteen said Bills at Jags, Chargers at Pats, Texans at the winner of Ravens Steelers. So yeah, let me give that to you. Fox Sports has it right now as Los Angeles Chargers, number 7 seed, going into number 2 New England, number 6 Buffalo. Oh, that is going to be a good game. I agree. Number 6 Buffalo going into number 3. I never thought I'd say this. Jacksonville.
That's a good game.
That's a good game. Warm game too.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
No, please. Go ahead.
No, it's totally off subject. But I just want to say you made fun of me for my noises on here, Lamar. But at least my noises won't get us copyright.
Woo!
That's the ESPN sound. That's the ESPN sound.
Let's go.
I think it was long enough. I think we're good.
No, it wasn't. Number 5, Houston Texans will go up against whoever wins tonight, and we'll talk about that game in just a little bit. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Shout out to our brother Clutch B, who's actually out there in Pittsburgh right now in the cold. I see them freezing. On the NFC side, you got number 7 Green Bay going up against number 2 Chicago. Division matchup there, gentlemen. Third time they'll play this year. You also have number 6 Rams going up against number 3 Eagles, and number 5 Clubber D's 49ers going up against the Carolina Panthers. So that is your playoff matchups. All right, cool. Let's see.
So hey, it's fine. I want to talk about that 49ers game.
Go ahead.
The way I see it, man, you wouldn't have thought that this was a game against 2 teams that were battling for the number 1 seed. To go 13-3, the score was super low. I know a couple guys on the panel here said this was going to be a high scoring game, and it clearly wasn't. We did talk about Darnold, Peach, and we did say that we know that pumpkin's gonna come around, but just don't lose the game. That defense can hold you down, which they did. I'm a little bit more upset with the 49ers because the 49ers have been putting points up on teams. They've been putting belt to ass on her. To have McCaffrey only have 21 yards rushing.
He looked old.
He looked bad, man. He looked bad. The offense looked bad. It looked very slow. I saw your comments that you were making. You were disappointed in them. It just didn't seem like a team that I'm gonna be happy about. And you would have wanted them to go to the you would have thought that they would have came out there and tried to punch Seattle in the mouth to get that first round bye so that they can have a week to rest and prepare for the next one. So to me, man, it wasn't a good look for either team, especially the way the other team is finishing up the season and they're going to go in and play in these games. Man, it didn't look good for either one of those two franchises. I expected this game to be a little bit better than what it was. For what it was worth.
I thought it was one of those for the Niners. It was we think we're the shit and we think we should get this game automatically. And they got slapped in the face. Like, no, you got to work to get this shit. Just because you blow out the last 2 teams doesn't mean you're automatically going to be the number 1 seed. You can just fall back and just lollygag up in this game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they played with a lot of heart. And like I said, Kyle Shanahan, his play calling was atrocious. Why are you throwing the ball on 4th and 1 and on 4th and 2? Why are you throwing the ball? What are you doing? Why are you doing a double reverse in the second quarter? Like, this is the stuff we haven't done all year. So it's like, it was infuriating to watch. It's like he was trying to outsmart. No, motherfucker, do what's been working. Do that. So it's just, it was very hard to watch, put it like that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the frustration, especially like you said, only scoring 3 points against your division rival in, I mean, a very crucial game. A bye could be, especially with San Francisco playing home field throughout, as we had talked about, if they had won. I mean, that could be some crucial home field advantage.
Well, and the injuries too, Omar, right? You get 2 weeks to rest.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, I think.
Yeah.
And Purdy getting hurt in the 4th. What's up with that, Dion? Do you know?
Yeah, well, they're saying his thumb was bloody. They're saying he had a stinger. He's had him before, so we'll see. Purdy, this is crazy. He's 6-2 against Seattle. It's kind of like Russell Wilson, who was 17-4 against. God, I hated Russell. He was 17-4 against us. So Purdy was kind of having that same thing. Hey, it's having that same thing.
Mom peeking in the room.
I love it. Having that same thing against Seattle. He was at a very good winning percentage against them. But we're not gonna be able to win if we play like this again. I don't care who we play. There's no way.
And listen to this though. This is something that needs to be looked at. He hurt his thumb, right? On his throwing hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess where he's going next week? Cold ass Philadelphia. How hard is it to hold that ball? And if they end up winning that game and the Bears win, guess where they'll go the next week?
Mm-hmm.
To Chicago, another cold game. It was a worse loss for them because they could have been.
San Francisco had it all lined up.
Perfect. Warm, boom. They wouldn't have to get a bus or nothing. Everything is right there where they're
no
at.
one to blame but themselves.
3 games and they're in the Super Bowl at home. 2 games and they're in the Super Bowl at home. So it's a tough one for them, man. Especially with how injured they are, and now they're gonna have to go to one cold place and a tough place to play in Philadelphia, which is going to be another slugfest. It's not going to be some high-scoring game. We know that game's going to be probably a low-scoring game like this one was, but damn.
I just feel I feel my own thing with this one is I'm actually if we don't play him, I feel confident with Mac Jones, the way he's played in this offense. I will say that. I
love because Peach's phone is connected to his earbuds. He had to take the phone to let the dog out when he couldn't
to let him in.
He could have said bloop, bloop, because they mute and off camera.
That was tremendous.
I love it.
He's just
awesome.
checking that the pool's clean. That's all. Just checking the pool's clean. Shout out to everybody.
Lamar's like that.
Dalton, shout out, tuning in. Thank you for hitting that like button there. Jake Freeman, shout out. We appreciate you as well. Hey, y'all, hit that like button. It helps out everybody here in that algorithm as well. Make sure you subscribe to Ball and Buds. Hit that QR code. You got Ball and Buds. You got Clubber D, Dirty Mojo on IG, and Peachomania at X. All right, gentlemen. Hey, we had a bunch of – it is week 18, so we had a bunch of games, rest, a bunch of, games that weren't really going to be too great this week, so to say. And we'll save our teams for last, but there weren't a bunch of playoff seeding games as we know the ones we already went through, and we'll go through the Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh here in a little bit. So let's move into these booty juice and blowouts, and we'll just go through them really quickly. If you have any thoughts, let me just go through the games, and you give me your thoughts afterwards. Jaguars blowing the hell out the Titans, 41-7. As Chris said, no one thought they would be here. Trevor Lawrence, is it a redeeming? I think you still need to win a playoff game first before you can have some cred. But hey, he led them to a 12-4 or 12-5 record. So Giants beating the Cowboys in a nothing game, 34-17. Vikings beating the Packers of one note. Justin Jefferson, 1,000 yards, 6 straight seasons with this game. They won 16-3. The Browns and the Bengals, and I know we're going to want to talk about this one. Myles Garrett setting the sack record. Browns getting the victory, 20-18. Shedeur Sanders leading them to a last-second field goal. And as well, the Patriots blowing the hell out of the Dolphins, 38-10. Patriots do not get the number 1 seed, so it doesn't really matter. But they did blow out their division rival. The Rams 37-20 over the Cardinals. Again, just a little bit of movement there for the Rams, but not much else. Broncos, we'll talk about that one in a second. And the Bills blowing out the Jets 35-8. Any thoughts on those, 7 or 8 games there that really
I got one. Liam Cohen needs some votes for Coach of the Year. The resurgence of Trevor Lawrence has been brilliant, and then the fall off of Baker Mayfield. And who was Baker Mayfield's coach last year? Liam Cohen.
Mm-hmm.
He must be a quarterback whisperer guy. So I know I've been very down on the Jaguars the whole year because they're a roller coaster ride, but there's no doubt that Liam Cohen has done something for Trevor Lawrence.
That's true.
Yeah.
They also had a good defense too. Their defense was top notch as well to help them out. And what sucks because Brian Thomas has been caca this year, and I thought after his rookie season that he was going to have a breakout year, but your boy Jacoby Myers is basically eating up a lot of his stuff, and the other guy they have has been the rookie they got has been eating up a lot of his catches. Yeah, so that's my biggest mystery with that one. It's like, bro, you guys are doing well right now. Come on, Brad, you got to step up, brother. Come on.
Yeah,
hey,
and to be fair, he was injured for a little portion of the season, as his fantasy owners would know. But still, yeah,
he's dropped just about everything. He's dropping dollars at strip club. He's
let's go. Dirty Mojo, what you got?
I can definitely say this, man. If you guys look at it, man, the Jaguars and the Texans are the hottest teams in the NFL. I think they both finished 8 or 9 both wins in a row. It's fucking crazy, man. That's outstanding for those two franchises. Hats off to them for making it to the playoffs and playing so hard the way that they did. You got to look at the Cleveland Browns and, man, get a round of applause to Myles Garrett. I wish he would have got it, last week or the week before so that we could have solidified it as, hey, he did it in 16 and not 17. I mean, it's still a feat that's going to be hard to break. You know what I'm saying? No shot at your boy Dion, but damn, he's got more sacks by himself than the whole team combined. You know what I'm saying?
He probably does. He probably does. I've been saying that since we played them. When we beat them, I said he still got more sacks. Look, that record, if anyone has anything to say about that, if it's so easy, then multiple people would have done it already.
Yeah.
Only two people have done it since 16 games. Now he did 17 games. Somebody's going to do it eventually. Why not him?
And the fact is, fuck that. I'm happy for him because because Michael Strahan's record was bullshit. Anyways, as we know.
Hey, wait a second. This sack looked kind of too. It was kind of a way down fall down. I'm not saying anything. It wasn't as fraudulent as Brett Favre, but you get it. But
he didn't sack us. I know that.
Yeah, I was hoping that he would have had to buy a couple more. And then, I would have put him as the MVP.
And he did, though. Remember, we were talking about him breaking the record 5 weeks ago. And he just went in a slump and didn't have a sack.
Yeah.
Well, to be devil's advocate, remember, he had back-to-back 5-sack games against, I think, y'all, right? The Raiders and then New England. So it reminds me of when Brian Arakpo would play with the Redskins at the time. And he would have a 10-sack season, but he'll have 4
sacks against the Raiders.
3 here, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 10. It's like, but I'm not taking away from Myles Garrett. They've been triple teaming him. So look at what time.
They have the last 2 weeks. They were definitely not trying to let him break the record. And then you got to point at this one out, man. This right here, this stat right here, we've been talking about for the last couple weeks. At Beach, the Jets not getting a fucking interception all year long.
They did.
Holy shit!
That's crazy.
Man, I tell you, man, the 4 of us could have went out there and got an interception. Shit.
I think they have a field goal block return too, or touchdown, something
and with Aaron
random like that.
Your coach too, as a cornerback, as a fucking cornerback.
I just want to say, Mikey Sanders still for the Commanders has 4 picks. He has 4 more picks than the entire Jets team. That's just things like that are just insane.
I think the Niners might have them 6 all year. We only got we're terrible too.
Yeah, but 6 more. That's still 6 more. It's insane.
6 interceptions.
We didn't get our first until we played Houston, and I was like,
I wonder 12. How many fumbles they had. Then, what was their turnover ratio? You had no interceptions. Did you have any turnovers in it? That's terrible.
I said, Players Club when Jamie Foxx told what's her name, Diamond. No, it was John Amos when he Bernie. I'm fucking it up. But Bernie Mac told Diamond when she got beat up, like, damn, did you pinch the bitch? She gets your ass whooped, you bloody it all up. They're like, what'd you do to her? Did you pinch her at least? God damn.
Nothing.
One of my
Nothing.
favorite.
Damn, did you pinch the bitch?
All right. Hey, Chris, look, he deserved it. They paid Deshaun Watson $250 million for getting massage therapists to, apparently.
Man, that's a frame. They framed him. He got framed.
So fuck it. They may as well pay Myles Garrett $45 million.
And he's earned every fucking dollar of it. I think $45 million too.
Better with their money. I think that's good spending.
I know the 49ers would have rather paid him than was it Ayuk or whoever.
Oh, yeah.
Be on that fucking team.
Question is, and as we keep coming in the room, Mother, I love you. Question from Chris Haynes, nothing against you. Might as well say hi. They can all see you now. Question, nothing against my boys, but who would you take, JD5, Jaden Daniels, or Drake May this year?
Why ask that question? Why ask that question?
Drake May. Chris,
why?
Are you kidding me? Drake May's the MVP of the league. The MVP of the league.
Whose canteen would you rather have? Martin Short's, what's his name? Chevy Chase's,
Three Amigos,
Steve Martin's, Three Amigos.
Would you rather be a millionaire or broke?
I'll tell you, at the barbershop, this one guy was like, hey, man, this is a long time ago. I never forget. He goes, I mean, people say Jerry Rice might be the greatest receiver. Who says might? Like, what are you talking about?
To be fair, Jaden Daniels was talked about as an MVP candidate last year.
But he just said this year.
He said this year.
That's like, come on.
That ain't nothing.
Yeah, this year it's not even a question because Jaden Daniels barely played. So yeah,
right.
That's a good point.
Well, I don't want. I don't want to shit on him that much. He said, "Who would you rather have?" Last year's Jaden Daniels.
Oh, he did say that.
Last year's
Jaden Daniels.
You know what? I stand corrected, Chris.
So he's comparing from last year.
No, that's not Chris's fault because Omar read it. I wasn't reading the screen. I was listening to Omar.
Read the damn comments right there.
They tried to shit on you, and I looked out for you, Chris.
You know what? I'd still take Drake May.
I probably would too, but that's because I'm kind of like my head is fucked up from this year. Like I can't just think of last year. So it is what it is.
Well, you got to ask. You guys got to ask this question though, right? You got to ask this question with it, which I know is kind of apples. It's kind of apples to oranges, right? What team is better? Is this year's Patriots team better than last year's Washington Commanders team?
Yes.
Because if you look at it, it's like, okay, you swap the quarterbacks now. What does Jaden Daniels do with the Patriots this year? And I know it's one of those questions, but would I rather have? Man, I don't know, man. Jaden Daniels last year was magical to me, man.
He was.
I think so.
Drake May wasn't magical to me. They had a really shitty, soft schedule. So yeah,
he should have done
what he did.
So the Commanders last year.
Yeah, but the Commanders also were not a good team last year.
They had a bunch of veterans that knew what they're supposed to do. So you got to look at it like that too. They both played crappy schedules.
Okay.
If you're asking me, did Jaden Daniels have to carry a team more than Drake May? Of course, that's not even close because the Patriots have a way better defense than we ever had. Like last year, our defense was just as bad as this year, except JD carried us. So if you want that, yeah.
This wouldn't be a discussion if a lot of those ball games y'all would have lost, like the Chicago game. A lot of other things would have went in y'all's favor, like it did for Chicago this year.
Yes.
So if a lot of that magical football stuff would have happened for the Commanders last year, this wouldn't be a discussion because you might not have made the playoffs.
Right.
And
because y'all played Detroit everybody was hurt for Detroit when y'all played them.
Woo.
So got that stuff to take that in consideration. There's no Hutchinson out there.
Let's check some of these playoff seeding games then, gentlemen. First of all, Houston Texans clinch the number 5 seed with a 38-30 victory over the Colts. CJ Stroud, look, man, he had a great rookie season. He had a sophomore slump, as most quarterbacks do, we have to be honest. And he's had an inconsistent third season, but has played much better than last year and now has his team at 12 wins. So I know a lot of people like to talk shit about CJ Stroud. I think he's going to be a decent quarterback and a good quarterback eventually. And I think this season is a building up to that. We also have the Broncos, clinching the number 1 seed with a 19-3 victory over the Chargers. And then lastly, the Lions actually beat the Bears 19-16 to ensure they did not get the number 1 seed in the NFC. Any thoughts about these 3 games, Joe?
They would have. So yeah, the Bears would have had the number 2 seed had they won the game, but they ended up losing. So they dropped to 3, which is, I mean, it's kind of like, how do you want to look at it, right? You're going to play Green Bay, who's looking really bad at the 7 seed. I'm sorry, at the 6 seed. Who's the 7 seed for
Green Bay is the 7 seed, and no. Hold on, keep going. I'm gonna check that.
So
again.
yeah, but the Bears, again, this is another week where you look at the Bears and you're like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You guys are supposed to win these games and win this one to solidify the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed, and they lost back-to-back to drop to the 3rd seed, right? Here's the stat, though. The Bears needed Caleb Williams today, guys, needed 270 yards to be the first quarterback in Bears history to throw for 4,000 yards.
Damn, really?
He fell 52 yards short of that record. He threw for 212. He needed
And why is that, Lamar?
Why is what?
Why is that the case? It's because what I've been saying all year, for some reason, the dude doesn't come alive until the 4th quarter. They were down 16-0 in the 4th quarter. And then he came alive. If he plays just a little bit decent in the first half of games, they don't have to come back every game. That's what's got to change. I don't know what it is about the first half, but the guy is like a top 5 guy in the 4th quarter of games. I don't understand it.
Didn't DJ Moore get hurt and Romaduze didn't play, right?
DJ Moore hasn't been doing shit all year.
They don't go to him.
I know, because I had him on my fantasy team.
They don't go to him.
Should have kept what's the name that they sent back to the Chargers?
Who?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
He I don't think he liked what's called nails.
Caleb.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna post the matchups as we're going along. Coming up to, but any other thoughts on those 3 games, gentlemen?
No.
The
Bears one was the most. Yeah, the Bears one was the most significant game, I guess you would say, because it was for the number 2. The other games, you know what I'm saying, it was those guys were already in, they're playing for play. But yeah, for the Texans and for Stroud to finish the season, what is it? 7 wins in a row? Really hot team. I'm not mad at that. That's pretty good. No, Chicago, they kept the number 2 seed. Is that because I think they kept the number 2 seed because the Eagles lost.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So they would have dropped. Yeah, okay. All right. So
I will say this. Omar said something that always gets on my nerves a little bit. He said that Stroud had a sophomore slump. I don't think it was a sophomore slump. I think it was just he didn't play as good as the rookie year. That's not a slump.
That's called a slump, Peach. That is the literal definition of a slump. What are you talking about?
No, listen, I'll tell you why it's not a slump. Because the numbers are almost exactly the same from his rookie year there. He took his team to a division win and won a first-round playoff game. How is that a slump? That's not a slump. That's just not as good as the season before.
So the results were not as good, but were his stats as good as his first season, though?
Almost. They were basically identical. He threw more picks. Go look at it. He just threw more picks. Yeah, I think he had more yards and basically the same touchdowns.
I think he just wasn't as flashy as he was the first season.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
What it was. But that's not a slump. I'll say that. You're right. That's not a slump.
Is when you're back. Like a slump is JD this year. That's a slump. Like a bad
year. And I will agree with you. If that is the case and his stats were similar, and I would like somebody to check that for us, please. And I'll also check afterwards. Then you're completely right. It is not considered a slump. Then I would then agree with you. Yes.
And not to mention he didn't have Nico today. He doesn't really have any other
But all his players are hurt all the time. So, I mean,
So get him another weapon, a tight end weapon, another receiver weapon that he can help out, and he'll do all right. He's not a bad quarterback.
To perform without your weapons. Quarterbacks go without weapons.
They'll get hurt this year, last year.
What?
I mean, either year. We're just
every year. I think.
Did he even play this year, or was he still hurt from last year?
Who?
Tank Dell.
No, he didn't play. I think he played like one game and got hurt again.
He got hurt both years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think he broke his leg again.
A good receiver that they should go after. They should go after old boy from the Cowboys, man. Free agent. That'd be a nice pickup for them.
Oh, Crash Out? I don't know. His attitude.
I read yesterday they're trying to sign him for a 2-year. Dallas is working on his 2-year deal with him. I read that yesterday.
And Dak Prescott had to tell him not to take it personal.
Actually, I want the Commanders to go after old white boy from the Colts. He's a free
Pierce.
agent. Pierce is a free agent. That's the guy I want in free agency right there.
He's not bad.
All right, let's get into our teams. Dirty Mojo, since we already talked about a little bit about your team, We'll let you add on a little more and find out what the rest of the boys got to say. 19-17 victory of the Falcons. Anything else you wanted to add to that game?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They finished the season out strong. Raheem Morris is probably going to retain his job. I know I've been seeing a lot of stats that they're going to probably get rid of Terry Fontenot, which I don't really see why. Terry Fontenot put together a decent roster. I just didn't like what the coaches were doing. If anybody wants to argue the fact of him drafting Penix, I don't think he's in there and not telling everybody who they're going to draft. The coach, the owner, the president that's in there, like they're going to tell you, no, bro, we don't want fucking Penix. So that's a collective pick with Penix. So we finished out the season, man. I kind of still hope that they get rid of him, man. I really do, but
not going to happen. Any other thoughts, gentlemen, on the Falcons? Anybody? No.
I'm happy they won.
I'll just say the one thing about that game that we didn't talk about. What a resurgence and a good year from Chase Young this year. I'll give him his.
He looked great.
Flowers. He had a 10-sack season. He was great today too. Yeah, you're right. Had another sack and a half today.
Mm-hmm.
Had a big time batted down ball on a third down that I saw.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had a great comeback season. And he missed a lot of games early in the season too. So
he did.
10-sack season is incredible.
That defense shut down Bijan Robinson today too, man. They had him on. They clamped
Lamar, Chris asked, what are you going to do with Cousins if he won't take a trade?
Cousins is going to get released. He's going to be probably a post June 1st release.
June
they can't.
Yeah.
I don't see them paying him $57 million next year.
Wow.
I've heard you guys say names, and there's names out there that the Falcons can bring in, like old boy from the Cardinals, Russell Wilson, people that you can just Tua that you can just put in for 1 year to kind of like wait for Penix to come back. But I'm also looking to see what Penix is going to look like. I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he tore his ACL. What was it, about 6 weeks ago?" I could see him back in OTAs come July. So I think Michael Penix will be the starter for the Falcons next year.
No chance for a restructure? A restructure for Kirk?
No.
Because if they know he's going to – because I think it could happen. I think a cutting could be happening and then a re-signing. And I say that because his wife's family's from there and he loves that area. And if there's nobody else, why not?
Does he have a no trade clause?
Yes.
No, he
does.
He does have a no trade clause, but they can still release him.
Yeah,
their guaranteed money is over. You know what I'm saying? They gave him 180 and there was $100 million guaranteed.
Woo!
Yeah,
for
over 3 years.
4 games.
That's the smartest businessman when it comes to football, man.
One comeback.
It is.
You remember
Best
that comeback
agent
they first had when Kirk Cousins threw like 5 touchdowns and y'all won a game? Like,
it was against Tampa Bay.
The real question is, did Pitts drop the last ball for the Falcons? Because on that kickoff, he dropped that, and he luckily went out of bounds. But he might be a free agent. So that's the last time
So let me tell you about this. Is that I don't mind I don't mind Kyle Pitts coming back. At the beginning of the year, I was like, get rid of him.
I mean, he had a good season.
Like shit. He had a good season, and I've always been leery on players that have a phenomenal season in their contract year.
Yeah.
His season was admirable. It was what I want him to do. I don't want him to be some superstar guy out there this year. He did a good thing. I don't mind bringing him back. I don't want
because you can bring him back in a reasonable contract.
I would bring him back. Yeah, and because his numbers weren't so explosive, he's not going to get like some astronomical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's going to put us in any kind of debt. So bring him back. I think he wants to come back to Atlanta. I would bring him back. Atlanta will be looking for wide receivers this free agency because us losing Ray McLeod and everybody, we just don't have a receiver core except for London. Yeah,
I knew that.
We don't have him.
I knew I was waiting for it.
Nobody.
Ray
Ray McLeod.
Chris, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Cousins in his career with the Commanders and the Vikings and the Falcons has made the most money for the least work of any NFL least production at least of any NFL quarterback ever.
He didn't win one playoff game with the Vikings.
Did he?
When Stephon Diggs made those catches?
No, that was
they lost.
That was the Cousins.
Didn't they?
No, that was what's his name, man? With the one against the Saints and everything?
Yeah, when he ran it back twice. Those 2 bombs back to back.
No, that wasn't.
Who's it? Christian Ponder?
Christian.
No laughs, nobody? Okay, thank fuck.
Florida State fame. All right, cool. Let's move it on. Peach, it's your turn. Your Washington Commanders actually finish off the season on a high note, winning 24-17 over your
No.
All right.
Hell season is over, but these bastards can't even lose correctly. We got the prayer of a lifetime with the Giants beating the Cowboys, the Browns beating the Bengals. All you have to do is lose. And you get the top 5 pick. And you don't. You beat Philly. And guess what? We can't even talk trash to Philadelphia fans. Why? Because all they're going to say is we benched everybody. And they're right. They're 100% right. This was a horrible win. I hate it. I hate this team. But at least the hell season is complete.
Hey, can I tell you something, Peach? Peach, can I step in and tell you something that you're gonna fucking love, but you're gonna hate it? 3 years in a row, Atlanta Falcons had the top 5 pick. And guess what Dan Quinn does the last 2 games of all those seasons? Wins them! And we fall back.
Radio
Raheem is going to win that game.
Had to save his job.
Hold on. Radio Raheem, I want to introduce you to Dipshit Dan. That's the new nickname. Dipshit Dan.
Stranger Things, Dipshit Derek.
So, but Dan Quinn saved his job, did he not? He's coming back another year.
Well, he was going to come back no matter what. You know how I feel about that. I don't think he should have.
I know.
And the problem is, they're saying, I think we're going to get rid of both coordinators, it sounds like, even Cliff. And
college offense?
What real good coordinators are going to come here when your head coach is on the hot seat next year? So they're going to probably hire within.
Yes,
they're going to probably hire within, and it's going to be same old next year, and another wasted rookie deal of Jaden Daniels. And it'll probably turn this dumbass fucking fan base against him.
No, I mean, I agree with you. I don't think you said anything wrong there.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm used to it. Over 30 years.
I mean,
Commander fans, don't be too mad listening to Peach, okay? Because I was at his house when he damn near turned into the Tasmanian devil when y'all didn't draft Mike Williams. They got Carlos Rogers instead. I was watching right next to him. He said, "What the fuck are you doing? Throwing everything around." This man thought Mike Williams was gonna be the next Art Monk. Yeah, he was so pissed when y'all got Carlos Rogers instead of Mike Williams.
This is a true story.
Calm down.
This is a true story.
Calm down, all right?
But Mike Williams might have been good if he didn't go to the Raiders. So there is that.
Chris says draft an O-lineman or a game-changing running back.
A running back in the first.
We have the worst defense, no demand, and you want a running back?
Ask the Raiders what a running back does in the first round.
We just traded for Laramie Tunsil and drafted a first-round tackle. Why?
That's only worked for Detroit with Gibbs. Everybody was like, "Why would you draft Gibbs?" Well, hey, it's worked, but that's only.
And Bijan, and Bijan.
Bijan too, yeah.
Chris Haynes never going to be a GM. Shout out to the Fanbo podcast tuning in.
What up, brother?
We appreciate you.
Hey, also, never mind. I'm not even going to go there. I'll be nice to Chris. I'll be nice
I want
to
to
Chris.
hear you tear.
He's mad.
All I'm going to say is 2 words, and it's an inside. Kerry Collins. Shut up.
Number 4 pick of the draft. Gary, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That is a low blow, Peach. That's a low blow, bro.
I was right after. I said, Randy Moss, thank you. And I was hungover that year. I never forget.
Randy Moss, thank you.
I was like, thank you, Randy Moss, going back to sleep. I never forget that year. It was right after what's called wedding. I remember that.
I looked at him and I said, I'm a Raiders fan, Chris, and that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He should have been a free agent. What do you mean? That's a 15, 16-round pick. Should have been
Kerry
a
Collins in the first round?
What is a undrafted free agent is what that is.
Oh, he must have been on that dust.
Okay, Chris.
Okay. Corn. Yep. See, it landed. It landed.
It crashed.
He was asking such good questions, and then it just.
Good questions.
We got the number 1 pick, Fanbo. You're right. If you heard me say yesterday, I say trade down. We will see what they do. We're going to talk down on them. I'm going to talk them a little up, but their season completely sucked. So look, they won 14-12. Yay. We won a game. I was able to root for us to finally win a game because the Giants, for some reason, beat the Cowboys, and I was able to relax and watch a Raiders game in peace. We still fucking suck. 14 points. Is that it? 14 points against a third-string QB in Kansas City? This doesn't bring any happiness or joy to me. Did we beat our rivals? Sure. The only thing I can say, and thank you, Pete, for bringing this up, screw you, Snail. Yeah, y'all suck, and you didn't make the playoffs.
But like I said a few weeks ago, if it wasn't for your sorry-ass Raiders, Lamar would have been right about the last place Chiefs, and that makes me sad a little bit because that was a call that would have been like Babe Ruth's home run call.
Yeah.
Because that was, everybody looked at him like, dude, shut up. Like, are you serious? Did you just say that? You know? So that was
3 games behind.
That would have been amazing.
And Bobby G, just to let you know, I did tune into one of his episodes, said he was not the one backing up the Chiefs. He was backing up Wildcard Mar on the Chiefs. So he said he's not coming to apologize to you about anything that has to do with the
He
Chiefs.
was mad enough to make the bet. He was mad enough to make the bet. Are you willing to bet? Are you willing to bet to do it? Yeah.
Oh, if
he wants to pull the pom-poms out.
I don't care if he's willing or not willing. You don't make stipulations after the bet. You don't do that.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, look. I made one comment that I thought that the Chiefs weren't good. And they turned that into a 3-bet. Oh, the Falcons! They got all mad.
You didn't have to bet them. You didn't have to bet.
So you're right. I didn't have to. But like I said what I said. That's what.
Hey, Dion, you know what he did? He did the Reuben. He did the Reuben. You stole my video games. That's the money for that. Like, wait, what? Poor Stan.
Oh,
Poor Stan.
Will the Raiders be willing to trade? I hope so. I'm not gonna lie. I love Max Crosby. Trade him and get as many picks as you can because you're wasting his career, and we're not going to be good by the time he's already 28. But we're not going to be good in the next few years. We still got to build up.
The Bay, where he's from,
right?
At least from he's from.
Well, I mean, what's going on? Because Peach made an announcement in our message board about their coach. I mean, is that legit? Are they going to fucking get rid of Are they going to get rid of their coach or what? They're getting rid of Pete Carroll?
The talk around the organization is that they are going to. This is going to be Pete Carroll's only year. But my problem with that is, how can you, unless you play it on now, if you bring in a new quarterback and you have a coach that you want to put with that quarterback, fine. If you want to get Tom Brady wants Fernando Mendoza and you want to pair your coach with him, fine, I understand. But unless you're going to bring in a quarterback, you don't bring in a new coach. You only bring in a new coach when you bring in that quarterback with the coach so they can get along together. Yep. If you're not going to do that, you trade down, get some picks, build up another year, keep Pete Carroll on one more year. I think Pete Carroll's honestly, I think he's tired of the year that he had. I don't think he ever expected to have this year, and I think it's going to be like a mutual parting of the ways.
Got to be offensive-minded coach. Got to be.
You answered your own question, though, Omar. If they fire Pete Carroll, that means they're drafting a quarterback, and you're not going to get your trade down.
Yeah,
that's right.
So that's going to tell a big story of the draft.
That's absolutely right. You don't want to draft a quarterback with a lame duck coach. Why?
Nope.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah. And again, as the organization is saying, Tom Brady has his eyes on Mendoza. So, yeah, it is what it is. Shout out Skywalker, Boxing Media, tuning in on IG. We appreciate you,
Walker. What's up, brother?
Let's get into it. The last game so we can get out of here. My mom is calling me. Baltimore Ravens, 3.5 at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The over-under 41.5. I was able to find a line today. Shout out to our brother Clutch B, who is freezing in the Pittsburgh weather right now.
Pitcher or never happened. Pitcher or never happened.
Shane, we haven't started with you in a little bit. We'll start with you. What are your thoughts on this game?
I think the Pittsburgh Steelers lost their chance last week by blowing that game.
Mm-hmm.
The Baltimore Ravens resurgence, and now they know they have a chance, and they got that running game humming. Lamar is back. Good night, Pittsburgh Steelers. Brandon, you're freezing for no reason. Hey, I didn't know it. Look at that.
Oh! Bars. Edgar Allan and Poe. Let's go, Ravens. Let's go.
Reason for no reason. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? I completely agree with you, Peach. That's what I was thinking earlier.
The momentum switched, buddy. The momentum is turned.
Pittsburgh missed a real chance last week, and Baltimore. Think about this, y'all. With the start they got off to 1-5, we were talking about them for dead for weeks, and they even with Lamar's injury, they turned it around to come back this close. That's crazy. Lamar, what are your thoughts?
Yo, I'm with you 100%, Peach. That loss last week is almost like that sale that you take, that last breath that you had. Like that was it. Like, yo, win this game and next week doesn't even matter. You gave the Ravens that extra juice to come in there and knock you out of it. Your rivals to knock you out of the playoffs, take over when you had the finish line. Like you could reach out and grab that son of a bitch and be there. Also, here's something that Peach has brought up. They win this game. Guess who they play? The Buffalo Bills, right? And you said it. This might be the year that Josh Allen doesn't have to play Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. And if they win that game, guess who Josh Allen has to play? Lamar fucking Jackson. And if they lose that game, what are they going to do, Peach? What are the Bills going to do, Peach?
Choke it away.
And give up. Everybody's fired. Get out of here. Go.
Yeah, everybody,
get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. So I got the Ravens winning this game 27-17. Ravens.
It could be, Chris. I mean, it would be pretty remarkable to go from 1 to 5 to making the playoffs. I will agree with you there. Clubber D, your thoughts?
I was going up and down as far as this one goes. I will say this: the loser of this game, the coach will be fired on Monday. Whoever loses this game tomorrow, it'll be you're fired. Vince McMahon, as my brother would say.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes, I like that.
As much as I love Tomlin, as much as I love Lamar, even though he did nothing for me in fantasy, and yes, I will always bring up fantasy because I won this year with my shitty injured team. I'm still gonna go with the Ravens tonight. I think the Ravens, they're more rejuvenated. Lamar's gonna come back. I think we're gonna see vintage Lamar. But if Derrick Henry fumbles in the first quarter, Steelers win. I'm doing a Clubber D caveat. If Henry fumbles in the first quarter only, the Steelers will win. But I got the Ravens winning. And I'm going to go low scoring instead of high scoring. I'm going to say 17-13.
Dion, you still think Harbaugh will get fired even with them having the injury to Lamar Jackson?
No,
you don't think that kind of saves this?
I love that caveat. The loser leaves town.
Yeah,
loser leaves town.
It's like a hair versus hair match.
You are on a roll today, Peach. You are on a roll.
Loser leaves town match tonight.
Dipshit Dan, loser leaves and freezing. What a damn, bro.
Hey, lose hair match. Let's go.
Hey,
lose the barber beefcake.
Shout out, Fambo. Look, I agree with the rest of the crew. Baltimore is going to win this game 21-17. A remarkable turnaround to make the playoffs. I'm sorry, Clutch B. I'm rooting for the Steelers because I want you to be happy and I don't want you to freeze for no reason. But I think Baltimore's going to win this game.
Aaron Rodgers go on if they lose too, or does he have?
Hey, shout out to Rodgers doing it for the 40-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? But hey, not today.
Not today,
All right. Well, that will be it for us today. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. We really appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to Ball and Buds, BALLANDBUDS. Handy QR code up there at the top. Take you to all our socials. Hit that like whether watching now or on the replay. Let's get a roundabout on the horn before we get out of here. Clubber D, I saw you had the Doom shirt on. What's good?
Yeah, the 49ers, doomed. That's what happened to us on Saturday or last night. We got doomed right when I got this new damn hat to cover my damn hairline. But look here. Tune in this week, okay? I'm free either day, but we're gonna do the college preview, and also we'll talk about our brackets and whatnot. So if you find the college playoffs, tune in, check us out. You guys are having fun in the comment section. Give us a like, give us a follow. Peach, put your X stuff in there next time. We're gonna get you rocking and rolling. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in.
All right, Peach, what you got for us?
Hey man, another good week of football. Hey, are we doing the playoff Sunday Showdown edition? Are we doing it next week or what?
Yeah, do it Saturday. Let's do it Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's do
before the games and after.
Yeah.
If we could do that.
Well, I can't Saturday because I'll be traveling, but Sunday I can. So.
Oh, you found out you can travel. That's good.
You can travel now.
Yeah. They said they're going to raise the ban after tomorrow, early. So.
Whew. I forgot about to say about my hell weekend. I go back to work tomorrow, so
you're the only one.
Horrible day. Back to work after 2 weeks off.
Dirty Mojo, what you got?
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna touch on what Pete just said, man. My kids Get your ass back to school. I'm tired of you eating up all the damn food. I'm tired of you drinking up all the sodas and shit like that. And get your ass back to school. Well, hey, but you know what I do love about coming home, well, the kids going back to school from the winter break, is now they just got that last little stretch to get home. It kind of brings everything back to you know, the warm weather is going to start coming back here soon, and the days are getting a little bit longer. You know, I think the Sunday set's like 5 Sundays today, so that was really cool. But
and you'll miss it when you're an empty nester. You'll miss it.
Right?
Right. I will. But hey, listen, I do want to say this, Omar. I don't know if you have some little breaking news, something like that, whatever. But I'm making the announcement right here on Sunday Showdown with Ball and Buds. Me and Abe will be coaching together. I am going to be the wide receiver coach for Lansdowne High School.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Amazing.
Yep. So me and Abe are back together coaching, man. So it's gonna be fun to do that, man. We're gonna got some great things, man. It's the team's really good. I had a little fallout with Salem. I still got love for the guys over there, but Lansdowne, I'm coming. I'm gonna do my best to produce some good receivers out of there.
Hey man, congratulations to you, and you know we all love to see our brothers prosper, and you and Abe getting together. That's a 1-2 combo that we've always loved, and I'm hoping for the best of success. Fambo says congratulations, keep up the good work to you.
I don't have to pick sides. I don't have to pick
sides.
I was
about to say,
I was on Lamar's side the whole time.
Dion's like one of the parents. He's like one of the parents of NFL players when they got the name, the jersey cut in half.
Half and half.
1 and 1.
He's got Lamar, LeBay on the back.
Hey, Bajo was on your side too. Bajo didn't walk over there. Bajo was on your side too, so he traded his own brother. So
hey, Lamar, I'm so happy about the news. I mean, the real twins are back together.
Don't do that to Bajo. Bajo.
I love Bajo, man.
Don't listen, Bajo. Yeah, so y'all make sure you tune in this week. We will have our college football either Wednesday or Thursday. Just stay tuned to Ball and Buds on YouTube and Instagram, and you'll find out. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you will be updated when we do go live with that show as well. I will be going live tomorrow, a special Professor Seminole Mente. It will be my last one of all time, 55th episode. We did a year and a half of them. I got some things I want to talk about in the politics realm that I can't talk about here on this show. So tune in tomorrow for that at 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll probably go early. Fambo, where are you going to be coaching at? He's going to be in Lansdowne, which is in Norfolk.
Lansdowne is in Virginia Beach, Virginia. That is the actual school that Percy Harvin went to and won a state championship with them. So Lansdowne is in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
There you go.
The Eagles.
I went to that game, by the way.
Everybody clocking in and asking me questions. I'm almost there. You see that?
Oh,
I'm almost there. Okay. I'm almost there.
Very nice.
You can do that.
2-3 more weeks.
What was that shirt you were wearing? You were wearing a wrestling shirt, I think.
Outsiders.
Let's go. Scott
represents the playoff section.
Stupid. That'll be all three of us. And we will see you on Wednesday or Thursday. You can check me out tomorrow at Ball and Buds. Make sure you subscribe. BALLAND BUDS. We'll see you next week. Holla.
See ya.
It's that world heavyweight flow. Championship belt wrapped around my waist, yo. I got that Ric Flair figure foe. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me Street Pro. Create heat on beat flow. Like Jordan after the second time he three-peated, folks. Get ready, set, let's go. Fight toe to toe, release the flow created by this mic pro. Lights, camera, get low. Action packed, back to back. In fact, this monster will grow. Y'all better let him know. Man with the master plan, and you have no need to know. You came prepared, now get ready for the show. Introducing the Ball and Bud 703 Boys Crew, Clubber D, Dirty Mojo, Shane Peach, and the Sports Professor. Welcome to Sunday Showdown.